All right, we're talking about codependent traits and why narcissists like and are drawn to these traits in people so strongly. Now, I'm not talking about people who are full-fledged codependents. I'm talking about there's certain behavioral patterns in people that makes the narcissist aware that they are somewhat susceptible to the type of manipulation and control tactics that narcissists like to use on people, right? And so many of you won't even notice that you have these traits, but the narcissist has a very high, keen sense of knowing if you're one of those individuals that would be susceptible to that. One of the things is you may overlook this, but you're paying attention to them. If they see that you are so wrapped up into them, right? Where let's take, you have a concerning heart, right? You're a concerning person that becomes concerned about who it is that you care for or who it is that you have an interest in. So you're checking up on them. You're consistent. You're putting in a lot of effort. The narcissist can pick off from that you would be one that is subject to be clingy. You're one that's going to hold on or want to really keep under close watch whatever it is that you deem or feel is valuable. Narcissists can pick up on that instantly. Now, to you, you're just caring. It's not a big deal. For people who you care for, this is the stuff that you do. You look out for them. You try to make sure that everything's okay, everything's right with them. And it's no big deal to you. But on the other hand, on the flip side, for a narcissist, it is an open invitation to start playing the mind games, to start trying to configure different ways of manipulating you, causing separation anxiety and so forth and stuff like that. They're going to test all of those things with you. They're going to test every single one. So they're going to want to make sure that, hey, I see that, they're really, really into me, like super early, super soon, right? Because a lot of you come in out the gate having that same intensity of caring for and, looking out after. And I'm not saying that these things are wrong. But if you don't know who you're doing it for, if you don't know who you're dealing with, that's where the problem comes in at. Because if you're doing this for a narcissist, you're going to get taken for a ride. And it's not going to be a very comfortable one at that. But that simple trait that's innocently to you, you don't think anything of it. The narcissist is going to tap into that. They're going to test it. They're going to do things to get you to react, like causing a situation, causing some drama, involving them, and seeing how it is that you react to that. What do? Do you get emotionally distraught? Do you get upset? Do you get angry? Do you break down? Do you fear losing them? Like if they pull away, if they ghost you, this is why ghosting is a powerful tool, right? They like to do that. And if it works, and they see how it bothered you, it upset you, it threw you all off, threw you out of whack, threw you out of balance. Oh, they know that they have a lot to play with. because now they know that everything that they were suspecting is right about you. Like you do fear losing them. You are clingy, They have a little bit to play with at that point. And they're going to continue to exploit that weakness in you. The moment they find out, they're going to continue to exploit that weakness every chance that they get. Another thing is, if you have any trust issues, narcissists like to play on trust issues from people who have had bad experiences in their past. And they like to press those buttons to deceive you. Like, they'll make it seem like they may not do it right then and there, but they'll do something to make it seem like they were doing something that they weren't supposed to, or that they're going to step out on you, right? Some may even tell you they're going to go and step out and then say, oh, no, I was just saying that, right? They don't really go and actually do it. They just put it on your mind, and they don't actually leave your sight or actually go and do it at that particular moment. But they want to put it on your mind to see how you mentally cope and deal with the thought. Just the thought of that. How does just the thought of me telling you that make you respond, is how the narcissist would be looking at it. And if the mere thought of it totally discombobulates you and, puts you on the verge of becoming unhinged, oh, they know. They see and they know right from there how deep they can take you down the rabbit hole. Right? And a lot of you think like, if they say, I was just playing or whatnot, you take everything so serious and all this. They're not playing. They're strategizing. They're strategizing against you to see where the kinks in your armor is, how weak you are in certain points where they can exploit you. Now, again, codependence or codependent behavior, by the mere threat of these things that the narcissist is doing, will cause them to conform in a way that they will basically shape them and mold themselves automatically, specifically just how the narcissist wants them to be. So they'll self-correct and self-behave without the narcissist having to really put in much effort. And this is why narcissists like codependence so much, because it makes their job so much easier. And it's just like the ultimate rush and power trip, because they know your fear of not having someone that's there, not having that intense connection with someone, sends you into a complete panic attack, a breakdown. So codependents get in line real quick. It's not a whole lot of resistance. There's not a whole lot of rejection. Codependents are going to be very agreeable in most cases, which again makes the job for the narcissist like 10 times easier. And from that aspect, the narcissist knows they have a whole play field to deal with. And they rather that, because that codependent is going to make them feel so comfortable and powerful where they are with minimum effort. Because the codependent is going to do everything in their power to hold on to this thing that they perceive to be theirs. The codependent is going to overvalue whatever they think is theirs as well. So the narcissist is going to get overvalued without really being perceived and looked at for what they are. And this is a very powerful position that a narcissist is going to be slow to surrender. So many of you, if you found out, oh, they went to another person, my narcissist, they're still with them, it's been 2 years or whatnot. Well, they may have ran into a certified codependent. That type of dynamic, the narcissist and the codependent, works so well. You know, it goes together so well. It's like mashed potatoes and gravy. It goes together well, right? It just comes together. It's like, man, there's no real friction. Even though it's highly toxic, it seems to work. Because the narcissist can be the way that they are controlling, overbearing, all these things with them. And somehow the codependent will interpret that as being wanted, having someone that won't leave them. And so the codependent will become clingy and holding on to and doing whatever it takes to keep that person around. And I mean, the codependent will go to extremes to keep that person around and involved with them, right? For a normal person, a codependent becomes unbearable. It's too clingy. It's too much. A normal person doesn't want that necessarily. It's just overdoing it. But for a narcissist, it works perfect. And so if you have any of these codependent behaviors or traits, just know that you will undoubtedly be a high magnetic attraction to a narcissist, and they can spot it a mile away. They can see it and see things in you that a normal person wouldn't see in regards to codependent traits or full-fledged codependency. They'll be able to spot it. Anyway, make sure to like, subscribe, share, one-on-one appointments, consultations. Just click the link in the description box, or you can click the link in the message area, and I'll get you information on how to do that. Just shoot me an email. My email will be there. Anyway, have a good one.